So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Set 180.
52. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go, Sarah. Black 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Slam. Slam.
Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 24 yards.
First down.
Ready. 180.
53 is the mic. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check.
Gun.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
53 is the mic. 53. Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
You better 20. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Hey, rock it. Now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
I'm here all day.
Hey! 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play, and it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy, so that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Panthers take over.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
53, Mike 53. I hope he's
out of the gun, Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Got a man, it's Brown.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go, boys.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you can get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year in on the stop for the Niners. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Check. Lakini.
Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Come on, boy.
Ready.
To throw on third down, Newton.
Don't be scared.
He's going to let this one go deep. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43.
I got you.
Play.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He's not going to get me. Joker.
6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Niners 6, Panthers nothing.
Here we go.
Not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Right. Mike's 5.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Check. Lucky.
Great.
Brings up 3rd and
Great.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
In Christian McCaffrey's rookie year, he would not have gotten that carry. It likely would have gone to either Cam or Jonathan Stewart when he was with the Panthers. But now he's the man in the backfield, gets the big carry, picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 53.
Bound to lose 1.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Cam fighting, he lost the football, it's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Great 88.
All day, dog. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. They go quickly here out to Moore. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Trey, 57 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Hey, eat. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
65.
Check. Hot. Hot. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Set hot. Go ahead. Set hot.
I can't
Throwing up first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Boom.
Here we go.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Under 10.
11. Hey, gun.
Stay at home.
Set hot.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go. Like 20.
Man out.
On first down, here's Breida. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
11.
Watch the run.
Set hot.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
25. Check 25.
White.
Chef.
Set hot.
From the 36, Garoppolo. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Hey, gun.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Set hot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Garoppolo. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Twenty-one.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
Hey, Delta.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Go ahead.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. He will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown.
That's how you score on him.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half, pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end. Line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
JBIG53's Mike. You just worked
A final shot before the break. Newton. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
21. Here we go. Get hot.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's it, baby. That's it.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Watch twist. Lock. Hey, gun.
Motion to back. Motion to the backfield. Mike.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
Switch.
1, Omaha.
Under crunch.
Stay hot.
That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Right there. All day, baby.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
55. Hey, eat. Go. Deuce.
11.
Blue draw corkers. Mike, 55. Mike.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, alert. Dad. I got you.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
All day.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Gano the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hey, gun.
Watch the motion.
Get hot.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
I know you felt that one.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
21. Here we go.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Sponge. No. Kill.
21. Get hot.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Breida. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Watch twist.
11.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
I got you.
Get that ball, D. Let's go.
On second and inches, Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Sit hot.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. Oh, you got deep? Check.
12.
Fresno.
Lock.
Check three. Kill.
Sit hot.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Get ready.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Here we go. 180. 65.
3 buzz. Alert flare.
We hot.
Here's Breida.
Okay, just like that.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
It's run.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
I got one. Shift.
Hey, gun.
Motion.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
He's checking crack.
White.
Mike,
I got you. Set hunt.
55. 6 man.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
2.
55.
2.
Switch up.
Hey, gun.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Here we go. Set hunt.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive when you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Panthers. 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Think on the slot. Tight dog. Check the backer. Out.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Great.
Delta. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, let's get this.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Here we go, here we go.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55.
Stay hot.
They run with Breda.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go,
The
here we go,
last
here we go.
run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a
I'm
yard.
gonna run you over.
12, fellas, here we go.
Run you over. 55's Mike, guys.
Bravo.
Tackles.
Stay hot.
Check.
Hey, gun.
Check. 55's the Mike. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long
Stay hot.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
I got you. Stay hot. Stay hot.
Now it's Breda. Tackle made by K1 Shore.
Good boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where that came from.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Here we go,
So
here we
it's
go.
49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Hey, gun.
He's checking. Crash.
On 3rd down, a run from Breda. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Interception all day.
Well, Oh, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
It's our time.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
They run again with Breida. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Here comes the boom.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Niners, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.